We're live on YouTube with Natural State Wellness. We're going to be blessing the space today together as the veil is very thin, honoring our ancestors, honoring the remembering process of 13 moons, and feeling connected to the star nations. As we went live the other day on Facebook, if you were able to join us, if not, this is for you. We honor those ancient ley lines and the star nations who are supporting us right now. We teach the 13 moon calendar to men and women here in Natural State Wellness. And we're at this time now when the moon is freezing moon is the time. It's called freezing moon. And if you're following along with us in our wonderful book, You Are the Medicine. You are the medicine. And so we learned that Wolf rallied all the constellations at this time of the year and came down many moons ago to be with us and watch over us and to call upon protection for all nations on earth at this time for humanity, as we are connected to the galactic center, which is Alcyon, and anything that is streaming in that is light and bright and for your heart to expand into new consciousness. The message was, when we did the wolf meditation, that we are protected. And the messages that Wolf brought to us were that you are able to call upon that energy and God, Source Creator, Wonkin Tonkin, the ancient ones, and to call down this support because they are listening. And when we call upon God and our ancestors to guide us, this is the time now when the veil is the most thin, and that this protection is all around you. And so the concept of using all your senses, right? If you're a practitioner, if you are working with the public, maybe you are providing services like acupuncture, holistic therapies, Reiki, massage, even service-based work such as nursing, anything where you are providing support to others. This is the time to call in your support and your protection. And so Wolf teaches us during this moon, called the freezing moon in November, which is supported by over 100 tribes in the ancient indigenous calendar that we're studying in our book, You Are the Medicine. But Wolf teaches us that your protection is all around you, and you just need to call upon that at this time. This can be through any situation. And the one I struggled the most with was that self-preservation is vital to our survival. And so taking care of yourself first before you extend and take care of others is probably one of the hardest lessons for a caregiver or a nurse or anyone that provides support and listening. So listening is definitely a theme during this time, and we are guided and protected to help others right now. As 3i Atlas reaches its perihelion and we connect with our higher self, God, source, creator, whatever your affinity is to your higher power, that is what is right. And calling upon the guidance of God and our ancestors, you were not here for just any reason, any random reason. You were the culmination of thousands of people who knew you had a divine purpose here at this time. And so we ask for protection for Jamaica. We ask for protection for all nations suffering from weather modification and attacks. We ask for the protection and preservation of all ancient people that guided us here. And this goes back to biblical times when the walls of Babylon and ancient Sumeria and the Sumerian tablets and the Sumerian text guided us as to what we should do. And so I encourage you to read those ancient texts and ancient manuscripts and to get to know your heritage as well. Perhaps you have Cherokee or Navajo, Hopi lineage. And the 13 moon calendar stems back from, they found evidence of 500 to 3 to 500 BC, that they found maps of the stars to show that they knew and recognized that God was close to them at this time, that God was guiding them, because this was one of the months that things started freezing. And so their harvest, right? They had to harvest their farm and all the herbs and corn and rice and everything they grew became so important to harvest for their survival. So on Facebook, I mentioned pemmican, which is a granola. It's kind of like berries, nuts, and all kinds of beef jerky or deer jerky that you can make through the winter. And it's like a snack mix that you can make. And they taught us how to make that as well. And so I say aho to you today to use your senses, use what God gave you to protect your essence. And I think that energy practitioners have an especially big role this week, and that the energy workers should self-preserve, to go inward, to pray, to meditate, to rest, right? That word that starts with R, what is that? And that we have gone through, if you're a caregiver or if you are a support person for anyone in your family, then you might just be the one to break the cycle, like the black sheep in the family, right? So that you might be just the one your ancestors have been waiting for to break these karmic cycles. And that is very important, because growing up, you might have filled the role of the nurturer. You might have filled the role of the peacekeeper in your family. And that prepared you on your journey for where you are now as a caregiver or energy practitioner. So in our group, Natural State Wellness, my name's Lisa. I come to you live from Northwest Arkansas here at the Crystalline Energy Grid. We help women balance hormones naturally through holistic coaching. I have 20 years of experience providing a medical background with insight into analyzing your body, mind, and spirit. And we do that through a number of ways in over at least 16 or 17 techniques that we can use to choose from. My favorite is the Healy, which is a frequency device. And we do a simple analysis and look at amino acids, nutrition, meridians, organ systems. We look at pretty much everything the body has going on, and we provide a report to you for free for members in Natural State Wellness. We are a collective of energy workers, holistic practitioners. There's over 1,000 of us strong in and around Arkansas and beyond. We are global, worldwide, and we are the Divine Feminine Collective, as we represent women from all walks of life who are energy practitioners. We offer this guidance to practitioners to preserve their energy field, to preserve what is right for the planet and what we can do to serve humanity better by lifting and preserving our energy field. We are stronger. And so that is why we have sage, rosemary, cedar, sweetgrass, and rose. And what else? Rosemary, sweetgrass, cedar, rose. And we clear the space now to bring upon the wolf medicine invocation. I was raised Methodist, you guys, and I'll check the comments in just a minute. On Facebook, I can't see the comments, so it's weird for me. Now I can see them. So thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting, sharing your light, sharing your love. This is for Jamaica. I'm coming live to send blessings and the rebuilding energy, the rebuilding frequency. Everything has a frequency. We learned when you do the training with me. It is free, this training, when you purchase a Healy, a frequency device. Mine's in the other room right now, but I'll show you guys later that it's quick, easy, and it's a little portable device that I carry with me in my pocket. And you can actually put in an entire country, such as Jamaica, into the frequency device and boost the frequency of Jamaica with your device from anywhere you are, if you get the Healy resonance. So we are doing that. And also we will begin with the wolf invocation to honor your sacred boundaries, to honor your sacred medicine today. And we'll go for about 10 more minutes. And if you guys have questions, if you want to know how to reach me, I am available on naturalstatelifecoaching.com for consultations. If you have a, spiritual issue, if you have a emotional imbalance, we can identify the root cause of that at any moment in time. You just schedule with me on my calendar and we do a quick virtual scan. It is very easy. And I think the future of medicine is frequency. We are not allowing the medical profession, the conventional world, to be the God and end all of our answers. You have the medicine within you, and that's through frequency and learning self-guided coaching. If everyone did the self-guided coaching and frequency medicine, we would be a new humanity. And that is what we're doing. We're cultivating a new race here of energetic practitioners and a new wave of light workers. And what I mean by light worker is someone who carries light of God, of Jesus, of the higher source power creator. They do not honor witchcraft. They do not honor the darkness. They do not honor the deep state cabal. That is not what this is about. This is about your light and how to cultivate your frequency to vibrate higher, at a higher resonance, above courage. Courage is like 2 to 300 hertz on the emotional frequency scale. We're talking above 528 in joy, in harmony, in peace, in hope, in high enlightenment waves. And those waves are coming in now with 3i Atlas behind the sun. And you're probably feeling some ascension symptoms. So we'll talk about that more. But we'll go into the wolf invocation, and you can close your eyes and have this meditation today, or wherever you are, whenever you choose to listen to this. And we ask here in Natural State Wellness that you keep an open mind, that this is about your higher energy field, which is from God, source creator, and it goes all around you. And it extends 55 feet, believe it or not, in most evidence-based research studies. So 55 feet is a long way. And sometimes we withdraw that in and we pull that in to be small and scared and fearful because we're unsure. But walking with wolf medicine in the 13 moons calendar provides protection for your energy field. So you can feel guided and free and protected to extend that energy field so you can have the ability to assist others on your journey. So maybe you are a Healy practitioner, maybe you are a chiropractor, acupuncturist, doctor, nurse, massage therapist, hairdresser, anyone who provides service to others, where you book appointments, you listen, and we don't want to get worn down. We don't want to deplete our energy field, because when our energy field is depleted, it looks kind of stale and gray, right? So you wouldn't have a light around you. You would be more withdrawn. Maybe you get sad or depressed. And it's in those times that Spirit is guiding you. God is saying to you, honor yourself in self-preservation and God, and to pray, go within, meditate, use your copper pyramid if you have one, use copper, drink out of a copper cup. And this will boost your energy field. You can even take biophotonic liquid gold in a spray, because gold is what the Egyptians used for their immune system. It's called manna. They used to grind it into a fine powder and bake it into their bread. So instead, now we have it through through different companies that offer biophotonic liquid gold. We can take this every day to strengthen our energy field. So that's what I ask for you guys, is to become aware that we are the medicine. We are the people who are going to help the others. And by finding this channel, you might be called to take a class or to go into frequency medicine, to study the 13 moon calendar, to become a wellness and life coach. That could be your path. And so this is the time to take those, teachings and learnings and integrate them into your life. So if you're called to do this, I would love to talk with you anytime. It is my favorite thing to do, to help other light workers find their path, find their true purpose, find what brings them joy. And sometimes it's through helping other people, which it was personally for me. I've been a nurse 20 years, as I mentioned. I have a master's degree in integrative health and wellness and medicine, 4 coaching certifications. I've written 3 international bestseller books with a collective of 30 women who are the divine feminine pathway, the energy of the divine feminine. And we come to you as a collective, a force of light, to bring healing and hope to the planet. And so we are here together, all 1,400 of us stand behind me with our ancestors. So this is a force that we can cultivate a higher frequency here in this country and beyond, for global healing, for global humanity, for global awareness of consciousness awakening. So, with that, here is our wolf invocation. You can get into a quiet space Take a deep breath with me and exhale. I'll have the sweetgrass with us, this beautiful sweetgrass braid. And as we call upon our ancestors and call upon the wolf, call upon God, whatever your highest source is, we ask now for dearest wolf, God source creator, the medicine of the star nations above us. We ask for you to just again remind us that we are precious and we are worthy of saying no and having good boundaries. We are so grateful for your ability to help us and to track like a wolf the energies that are not supported and not supportive with us, that are not aligned for our spirit or body now. We promise to listen more deeply to the subtle signs, to these signs that come in and the signals that something is off. To listen to those signs deeper and more meaningful. When needed, we welcome your deep growl and your deep protection. And we honor your ability to see when our energy is being depleted. To feel our energy field now. And just ask, are we feeling tired? Are we impacted by others in any way? In a negative way? And how can we sustain a higher frequency? Thank you for assisting us. Thank you for assisting us with this medicine and walking in this protective path that you are guiding us. We are grateful for this fierce guardianship of the wolf through God. And as the star nations are lowering down to meet us today on this Samhain, this ancient celebration of our inward journey with spirit, we are guided and protected and surrounded by cosmic energy today. It is cosmic. And so we are worthy and standing in our fierce power. You have fierce power within you. And we allow the world around us to see the flowering of our brilliance, to see those flames and the flowers of our abundance and our journey and our hearts through the compassion and the prayers. Our energy, your energy, is absolutely precious. There's nothing else like you. And we ask for this guarding when needed, to give us that sign and give us the signal to go take a bath or take some time to ourselves, to remember that we are the medicine. And we thank you now for walking with us on this natural path, on this natural journey that we're on, being in tune with our bodies evermore. Aho, and so it is. And just putting a hand on your heart and feeling that energy now around you, that protective energy, to stand in the stillness or sit in the stillness within you, and to feel guided that you have a divine purpose here. We need reinforcements, you know. Can't do it all on our own, can we? So call in your tribe, call in the sisters and brothers around you. This is a collective field that you live in, a collective energy field. And this energy field is stronger today in the connection with the star nations. Historically, this day was to honor all our ancestors that taught us what we know and why we're here. We are not here for just any random reason. It was divinely guided by the God source consciousness. And if you come from a different religion or walk of life, if you are Buddhist or Hindu or anywhere, in the world, we welcome you. This is through a collective consciousness that we speak prayer to our global community. Our prayers are with Jamaica now through this awful planned disaster. And we will not be fooled. We know exactly what's going on, don't we? So I want you to hold the light for the others, to invite them in. You are so needed at this time. And do not forget that we go live every Monday at 7:30 over in our group, Natural State Wellness, that you can join us collectively if you're a practitioner. If you are just someone who's learning and wanting to learn this, I welcome you. You can come in and be open-minded. I will say there might be a slight learning curve, just a slight one, but you can ask questions. I'm happy to answer them. I'm going to take a look at the comments. So thank you all for joining us today. Good morning. Good morning. Can you shout me out? Hey, Julian. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Yes, I've read Timothy 1. Yes. 2:12. Yes. I've read the Bible. I love it. Like I said, I was raised differently, you guys. I was raised Methodist. So I did not, learn all of the religions until I got to college, and I had to take a religious class and I learned different things. Very interesting, all of the world religions. Highly recommend you study all of the religions to see the differences, and you'll find the similarities, especially how Noah's Ark story is in so many of the stories. And evidence. If you like archaeology, you can read The Jesus Dynasty. It was an excellent book about Jesus's family. Highly recommend that. And we love to sing. We love to pray. We love to meditate here in the group. We love to honor our ancestors this week with Samhain. And I really don't like the materialistic of Halloween, to be honest with you. I just can't get into it this year. I don't even think I'm going to give out. I usually give out toothbrushes and organic fruit snacks. And then I also put a box of crystals and stones, and it says trick or treat. But this year, I don't even think I'm going to do that. I think I'm falling away from the materialism of Halloween. Candy is poison, so don't hand out candy. Has high fructose corn syrup, and we don't even eat that stuff. So anyways, but yeah, so make sure you eat high frequency foods today, which are, vegetables and fruits and herbs, no meat, no dairy, no sugar. You can eat apples. Apples are very good. What is my age? Oh, I'm 44. Yep. Magic double digits, 44. We are in Arkansas. Is it Slava? I cannot, I'm far away from that. Yes, I'm in Arkansas. And as I mentioned, we've studied together for over 5 or 6 years in natural state wellness. So if you're seeing me here on YouTube, you're welcome to come in to Natural State Wellness. We go live every Monday night at 7:30 for about an hour. So YouTube, I'll be doing these updates and prayers, invocations. We follow this book right now. We're in our series of You Are the Medicine. And this is by an Indigenous elder, and Asha Frost. I love this book, you guys. You will love it. If you get it, it's on Amazon. You can also get the Kindle version. But Asha has a story in here about herself. She's an Indigenous medicine woman and a member of the Chippewa First Nation. She is from the Crane clan, which is the totem of leadership. So everyone's from a specific clan. Right now, we're talking about in wolf medicine, where we talk about the clans as well on Monday nights more. And she believes in holding space from vision and heart. And she's an energy healer, homeopath, and mentor. Oh, yes. We love homeopaths, by the way. If you're a homeopath, welcome. Naturopaths. Asha is guided thousands of people through profound and lasting transformation. So she is also a practitioner. And she's been impacted, like I have, by generational trauma. We talked about that in our last series. If you guys missed that, our last series was all about ancestral trauma. And she's been on a lifelong journey of reclamation. She's reclaiming her heritage and everything. She had a lupus diagnosis, so anyone with lupus might want to read this book. That sent her on a path of studying and practicing a multitude of energy medicine with many, many years and many guides. She's blended this life experience with her innate gifts and the wisdom of her ancestors. So that is what we are doing as well. We are being guided by others who have walked this journey and figured it out in a way that it worked for them. So the same formula might not work for you, but you will find the formula that works for you along the path of healing. She loves sharing her medicine in powerful ways through ceremony, through teachings, and speaking events as well. Through this work, she loves seeing people reclaim their roots, finding healing wisdom, and stepping and rising into their power. So, very aligned book called You Are the Medicine. I thank you guys so much for doing the wolf invocation with me. Please let me know below if you have any questions. If you would like a free consultation, join our group, Natural State Wellness. If you'd just like to be off Facebook and go check out my website, it is naturalstatelifecoaching.com. It's a $49 consultation if you're not a member. So I encourage you to be a member. It's free. And otherwise, we can talk all about energy, frequency, and vibration, Healy medicine, Healy frequencies, and of course, my favorite topic right now, the 13 moon calendar. As I say, my truth speaks to your truth. Satnam, everyone. Have a blessed Samhain. Honor your ancestors. Protect your energy. And remember, self-preservation is vital to our light. I will see you soon. Love you.